Hey there. Just thought I'd come out back of where I live and catch some sun, and hoping it would improve my attitude a little bit. Living alone in a foreign country can sometimes be a little depressing if you're kind of an outgoing person like me. I'm not totally extrovert, but I'm not 100% introvert either. That's for damn sure. If there's music in the background, the neighbors have like a little garden area. They've set up a party area. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Germany, air conditioning's not common. I'm really trying to think if I've ever been in a private home or apartment that's ever had air conditioning. I don't think I have. Maybe once somewhere. I don't remember. Germany's energy prices are so damn high. It's one of the things, like, Germany's very green, but green energy is very expensive. I think Germany has the highest electricity in Europe. But I was trying to think what I would tell y'all guys about. I was thinking maybe I'd tell you about the tradition of Männertag, Men's Day. Just kind of big. I'm not sure if it's celebrated all over Germany. I know it's celebrated in Bavaria and Saxony and Franconia. Franconia is northern Bavaria. But Franconia don't get mad if you call them a Bavarian. But yeah, it's basically, what was it? Christi Himmelsfahrt, Christo Himmelfahrt, or something. It's Ascension Day in religious terms. The day that Jesus went back to heaven after the resurrection and all that stuff. But here in Saxony at least, it's a 4-day weekend. We get Thursday off. Friday would be the holiday, and then the weekend, of course. Well, I mean, if you got to work on the weekend, you don't get that off. But at least as a university student, we had, Thursday and Friday off. So I know in America, y'all be celebrating Memorial Day weekend, which means y'all have tomorrow off. Which I did just get finished watching Formula One racing, and I'll probably watch IndyCar next. That's why I always remember it's Memorial Day weekend. Right? Memorial Day. Whatever the holiday is that starts the season, summer season in America, the beach season. Yeah, basically, a lot of guys meet up, usually somewhat early in the morning. I say somewhat early, 9:30, 10 o'clock. No butt crack of dawn stuff that I've ever heard of. Sometimes they'll wear a funny hat or dress funny. You'll see them dress funny. Like maybe like one of those goofy Oktoberfest hats, like the farmer hat. You might see them wearing that, or overalls. Me and my friends, we didn't dress up like that, but you might see that. It's something that's celebrated by men of all ages too. I mean, well, I saw guys that were clearly in their 60s. One thing you might see them do is have like a wagon, a group of guys pulling a wagon, and it's got, a case of beer or maybe 2 cases of beer on it. I remember German cases of beer are bigger than American cases of beer. So, and they might be being loud and, like drunk people do, and walking around, stopping at various parks and things like that, and just generally having fun. I saw pictures in the newspaper of it in Dresden and in Leipzig, and it looked like there was more of them than here in little old Chemnitz, Karl Marxstadt. Yeah, it's generally the idea is it's like just the men's day to go out, leave the girlfriends at home, your girlfriend's supposed to let you out, it's like the official day. I think there's a women's day too, but I mean, you can tell I'm not a female. So I know a lot less about that. I have no idea what they do. But I guess what me and my friends do is we meet in the marketplace, because this is my second year I've done it. We meet in the marketplace and have a couple rounds of beer. Then we reserved a table at a pretty nice restaurant. Serves traditional like Saxon and Bavarian food. Well, there's not a huge difference. A Saxon or a Bavarian will tell you that there is, but there's not a huge difference between the two. I guess I should call it Saxon. And then pig out there, because we got a whole day of drinking ahead of us. And then there's this park here in Chemnitz that I don't know if it goes back to Nazi times. I don't think it does, but definitely there's like a tribune area. It was definitely, my friends have told me, my older friends have told me it was used by like the young pioneers. That was like the youth group for the German Communist Party. But there's like this with woods and open field, and they were having like a little spring festival there, with little cheesy carnival rides and stuff, which was kind of cool. They're a little expensive, but I didn't ride them. But then there's like this little train. It's like a diesel ran train that I think was back from the DDR time, which was a way to like, give kids something to do and get them interested in working for the German train system. Funny thing was, the DDR train system was also called the Reichsbahn, which was also what the Nazis called their train system. When I first moved here, I'd only talk about, my granddad worked for the Reichsbahn. I was like, damn, man, how old's your damn granddad? Because the guy was pretty young. I was like, Jesus. And he's like, oh, no, the East German train system. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know they were both called the same thing. Lead to some confusion here. Yeah, and it's like 2 kilometers around this little park. Like I said, I think it was originally built to help, like they do computer labs today in high schools or something, to get kids interested in that stuff. It's still ran by kids. It's actually kind of cute, what they do. Like some little 6-year-old German kid asking you for your cart or ticket. It's kind of funny. Looks like the older guys, maybe 15 or 16-year-olds, are the ones who are like the engineer and stuff like that. So, but yeah, anyways, we drink there. Then we go to a little bar around the corner from this park and play a dice game where whoever loses the thing has to buy everybody rounds, which can be a little be expensive too, especially if you keep losing. Then this year we headed to my friend's house because he had bought a couple cases of beer and had them in the freezer, and a whole lot of meat and potato salad and bottles of liquor, and proceeded to drink there until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So what is that? That's like a 15-hour day, 16-hour day. And then I met somebody else and they talked me into going to the bar even longer. I don't know how I got home. I mean, well, I do sort of know how I got home, but sometimes I amaze myself. But yeah, Men's Day. It's pretty fun. If you're not very good, well-trained drinker, be careful if you ever get invited to it, because you'll probably end up throwing up. I saw more than a couple of younger guys passed out or throwing up or falling asleep in funny places. But on Männertag, it's like an actual day where people probably aren't gonna get too mad at you for doing that. You know, I mean, don't pick fights, obviously. And I didn't see many aggressive people walking around acting like they wanted to pick fights. But yeah, it's pretty fun day. Pretty fun. It's one of my favorite German holidays. It's up there with New Year's and stuff like that. It's actually maybe a little harder than New Year's. Okay, well, yeah, be sure to Google it. The name will be in the description. Männertag. Men in the plural and damn flies. And then day, Tag. But yeah, I guess that's my video for now. Hope you enjoy it. See you. Bye.